What's up, guys? What's up? Normally, you should change the pass in the sitting. Yeah, dude. You know who sent it to me? A fellow YouTuber. I don't want to say his name and put him under any issues, but I really thought, like, legitimately, maybe he's doing something. So, anyway, it's done. Can't do anything about that. Maybe, yeah, his did as well. I told him. Yeah. Send Archie Gray, yes, somewhere 30, right? 30 million. Oh, I know who's him, I guess. Yeah, but there's no point, dude. It's not his fault. I don't want to like throw him under the bus. The only reason I touched it was because of him. If it was like anybody else, I wouldn't have even bothered. Like, I'm always interested in, like, helping out if I can in any way fellow members of the community, because one day they might help me. So I just thought it was him. Genuinely, if it was anyone else, I wouldn't even have bothered. France on the attack, yeah. What's up? Is your IG compromised? My IG doesn't exist anymore, Dhruv. If you try and find it now, it won't be there. So to sum it up, yes. To Ankit Bhai tell you to change password. I don't know if he told you or not. No, but I told him also to like beware. I just sent a message to whoever I could, and then it is what it is. Another person T20 carry over. If you see the Zimbabwe squad. I mean, I saw it, but I don't know who you're talking about. My brain's nowhere in the position it is anymore right now, Aditya. I have not eaten food until an hour ago since morning. I am quite. I don't know what I am right now, but I'm definitely not present. Um, I believe Jadeja also said he's retiring right shortly after the tournament ended. That's all I know. I don't know anybody else. Yo. Hey Dhruv, Zakaria, Aditya swap. I know about your hacked, bro. It's not hacked Insta. It's disappeared Insta. I'm gonna have to start all over again. Not that it was, not that I had millions and millions of followers, but it has some kind of sentimental reason, really. I had that account from I think 9 months of the inception of Instagram, so it's kind of my only like portal to like pictures of sometimes which I don't have anymore. So they were on it. So yeah, anyway, it's done. At the end of the day, most people didn't get affected by it, luckily. One of my close friends thought it was me too, and he unfortunately voted as well. But I told him, please quickly changed everything. Thank God. So yeah, at least I managed to save somebody's account. Got some weird messages. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Uh, this happening to me has made me realize that I'm going to definitely have to figure out a different way to communicate with you guys. So like instead of like trying to send Instagram messages that I'm live, I might just have a Discord, something like that. And keep, if I have a new Instagram password, I think I'll keep it private. That way I can protect everyone in it, or at least attempt to protect everyone in it in case something like this happens in the future. Means that picture of you with your grandma last. It also had pictures of me to the point where I was like pretty young, and it was something cool. I could say like I was one of the OG Instagram members. Like I didn't know it was going to be big, man. I was following Instagram when it had one when it had like a cream and brown Polaroid logo. Like I think that was the original logo. I've been for having an Instagram account since then, so yeah, just nostalgia, man. At the end of the day, it's not linked to any of my important information. I changed my Instagram, my email ID. That was the main thing. I managed to change that. Uh, yeah. Rohit Kohli Jadeja. Yep. He's not announced, but he's not picked for Zimbabwe squad by all the other players in the World Cup reserve are picked, so it indicates they moved on from Chahal. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know what that guy had to do, but anyway, we'll just rip it apart in I don't know if he plays for the 50 overs cricket anymore either, but he'll rip it up in the IPL, man. I have no doubt about that. And Insta? Somewhere, I guess. Yeah, I think he did because, yeah, I was told. There you go. Chouamani gets a yellow card. What kind of mask is Mbappe wearing? What is that thing behind his head? Ooh, wow. That was definitely a corner, and they got a yellow card for no point, really. So, bro, really got round. Can't you get the ID back? No. Gone for good. Gone for good. It is what it is, man. At least no one faced any problems, It just bothered me on a personal level, really. Dude, I have like 191 followers. Like, they were important to me, but like at the end of the day, as long as no one got compromised from it, I'll take it. Yeah. One of my closest friends almost did. But luckily, he changed everything. Wow, that was a lovely move there by Carrasco. That has to be a foul, no? Not a foul. Interesting. Okay. Good tackle. Rate the kit. Okay, I'll give it a solid 7. I don't like that Snapdragon thing, man. For some reason. What about you? Dan Ashton to United finally. It took a while. What happened? We signed a kid 40 million. The hell, Levy? You're talking about Archie Gray? Dude, he's one of the most talented players in the championship. Even we were looking at him at one point. Well, Leeds is very unlikely to do business with us. Can't you get help to close it down? It's gone, dude. You can't find it. It's gone. It's been taken down completely, I think. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I clicked, was it said it was about food and you said you're exactly. Yeah. Before you were hacked. Don't think I followed in Instagram. That might actually be a wonderful thing for you. Mail, I guess, they will help you. There's nothing to mail, dude. They told me to guys send in a login link through a password if you can't get in. I clicked forget password. I sent login link saying that someone else is using my account. Nothing. They're saying no username found, which basically means that it doesn't exist anymore. He's quite in fact deleted the whole account, I guess. First, it got suspended because I said it wasn't me, so they suspended by default. But then I think what he did was, I think he just torpedoed my account, basically. It's sad, but worst things in life. Anyway, I'm gonna have to build all that from scratch again. I wish I could say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. I'm really, really not. But yeah, uh, I think that Discord server is going to be more incoming than ever now. Timer, dude, I was late. I was late, so the back end of YouTube wasn't just letting me go live, and I was just sitting here chatting while while the match started. I couldn't get in. Yeah, it'll be there in second half. In fact, you know what? Maybe I should just take it off for now. Might be just an ISO at the moment. Predictions. Neither of them look convincing in the group stage. I would quite enjoy it if Belgium went through. This is coming from someone who wanted them to get grouped. I think this would be a very good learning lesson for France. France has had most of the control though, so. Did you watch the Spain game? I did watch the Spain game. I stayed up somehow. Yeah. Till 40 minutes it was fun. And then it wasn't. Best way to sum it up now. Belgium playing from the back. Onana. Lukaku lays it off very well with the hold up play. And the left side was completely open. Completely open. I don't know. Doku, I think that was. He was just completely open there. Belgium looking dangerous on the counter. The long ball has been great. Yep. Yeah, France is going to have to be careful for sure. Go Kunde. Bullying Doku. Lays it off back. Looping cross. Back post. How I am? Not great, Sanjib. Can't lie. Kunde at right back's the waste. He doesn't give any attacking output. Sakaria, they have Jonathan Klaus, who's been fantastic in the French league for over 3 years now. Just not got one game in. Out and out right back. I think he played for Rennes first. Then I think he's playing for Marseille. Doesn't get a sniff, dude. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Same here, as you know, I'm from Assam and it's flood time. Oof. Yeah, my problem's not as bad as your problem, Sanjeev. Let's just put it that way. Mbappe mask looks magnetic. That thing behind his face looks exactly. That's what I was asking earlier. What is that thing behind his head? It looks really weird. Bayern Munich are demanding at least 42 million pounds plus bonuses for Matthias de Ligt. Don't know about that. Griezmann yellow card. Lovely. 2 yellows already. You haven't seen the video where entire family got swept away in Lonavala? No. It's been raining since the last 7-8 days. Griezmann layoff. Lovely way to play off from the back. Still going. I didn't. It's horrifying. God, I wish you to. I wish you didn't tell me that. One of my friends is currently in Lonavala with her family. She was telling me how she can't go anywhere because they can't see the 3 meters in front of the road. They can't see any of the touristic sites. Adrian Rabiot misses the next match with a yellow. Fantastic. That's 3 yellows now. I don't know. Is that does that basically mean France are sabotaging themselves? By the way, what are the intentions of Chelsea Football Club? Why are they just signing one after another young player? Uh, why are they signing one after another young player? Well, I think their strategy is significantly uh, to significantly prepare for the future because they got these people on such high contracts with low wages that you know I think that's the strategy. It happens every year. That is classic American thing. They buy young players who are in college circuit to build up the team for next. The only difference I would say is it's not currently working. When it works, it might be very good. Might be very good, yeah. If Portugal somehow beats Slovenia, would they rather face Belgium or France? Probably Belgium. Would you prefer? Yeah, yeah. I would. I mean, I would prefer to face Belgium. The way France are being so shaky, maybe they think it's better that they fight. Fight. Play France. Hello, Biku. Hello. You think Chelsea fans have that much patience to see the young players play together? Mm, I think I think we wouldn't have this discussion if they won the Europa League, because then it would be a very clear indication that it's very much working. It's very difficult to currently say if they'll be okay with it. But if I was to guess, I am going to say no. Oh, Belgium. Opinion new home kit, it's all right, man. I don't know. I don't like the Snapdragon logo particularly, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. For me, 9 out of 10. Best since 2008. I said 7. The only reason I say 7 is because I don't know. I don't something about that Snapdragon logo annoys me. But quite honestly, it's nice. It's nice. I've seen worse for sure. What do you think about a new board member of Man United? The only thing I'm going to say is what I said earlier. I will wait and see, because I am still hesitant based on a lack of transfer window movement at the moment. Now, if that changes very quickly, as people seem to predict it will, then I'll be quite happy, because we started off relatively a lot quicker. In NBA, MLB, they do this rebuild teams. America have crazy college circuit though. Yes, that's true. Don't know, but if this will work in for, usually it takes 3-4 years for young players to come at that level. Exactly. Not to mention the lack of experience you have by buying more young players than old players. This kit gives vibes of that Vodafone iconic egg, because the Snapdragon logo looks similar, doesn't it? A little bit. I love that logo, Vodafone vibes. Maybe I don't have a problem with the logo. I guess the writing. I think it takes too much. It's too much on the front of the shirt, I guess, which I guess is the point if you're going to pay that kind of money for it, but to sponsor it. But yeah. Ineos is cooking. Steady on, dude. Steady on. Steady on. Let's see. Cooking. I don't know if I'm willing to go that far. Lot better than I thought, though. Even I have to admit that. Especially with the whole Barada can't do anything till June 15th, July 15th or whatever. Then God knows when we were getting Dan Ashford from like 2-3 weeks ago. Talking to a few players. Starting off well. Apparently we might not chase Branthwaite for much longer. What about Greenwood, Anthony Sanchez? So this is my problem, because this is the thing. So everyone is so the excuse about why we are slow is we don't have this person, that person. Now we obviously have both of them, because July 1st, Barada's contract was still, and Dan Ashworth thing got resumed. So now we have both of them. We already had Wilcox. That was 2 of 3 people. So we technically have all of them. Although the Ashworth thing, I don't know when it comes into effect. He obviously has to sign contracts and stuff, like on his end with us and him, between us and him. But I don't know when that's going to be official. But I'm sure he can officially start now, since they've all agreed terms. My problem is we have not gotten rid of anyone. Now, if Eric Ten Hag doesn't want these players, and Eric Ten Hag has signed a new deal 7-8 days ago, why have we not gotten rid of players? Sancho, Greenwood, okay, more difficult, fine. Why have we not gotten rid of McTominay, or why have we not gotten rid of Van Bissaka, or why have we not gotten rid of someone even easier, Donny van de Beek? So these are my problems. Why are we slow in outgoings as well? Incomings, okay, we don't have the people. PSR issues till July 1st, sure, fine, fair enough. Why are people not leaving our club? That's what I'm worried about. That's my issue at the moment. I think the squad will get along like the green. Oh God, don't see how they will build. Yeah, exactly. Go with the flow. You have to kind of go with the flow, but at the same time, I'm not going to lie. Started out quick. No, apparently the Delict movement is also becoming quite quick now. 42 they want plus add-ons, pounds that is. Oh wow. Oh my God, Marcus Thuram might have missed the easiest chance of the game yet. He was so close to the goal. There's no way that no way the goalkeeper would have said that. Castiles is the goalkeeper, right? Yeah, there is no way that goalkeeper would have reached it. Went too quick past him as well. Oh wow, he didn't even get on target. He went above. Pelestri is playing better in Uruguay. That's because, but see, this is what I'm saying. Football with Biku, we have to. If we are going to get rid of Greenwood and Sancho, I don't think we should buy even a winger. I think we should just stick with Pelestri. If Pelestri comes home with a okay, can I ask? Okay, let's, you know what? Forget this Instagram ID thing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to be uplifted today, at least for a little bit. After the watchalongs over, I'll probably be slumped again. But I have a question to ask you, United fans. If we get rid of Sancho and Greenwood, and Uruguay go really far and maybe even win the Copa America, right? They are probably, overall, I think they are one of the better teams in form, if I'm not mistaken, overall, like every performance wise so far. Would you people be okay with not buying a new right winger and going with Pelestri for at least 1 year? So he can exchange duties with Anthony. He probably is going to be picked over Anthony, but I don't know. Is Eric Ten Hag brave enough to do that? I don't know. But would you go with Pelestri for 1 year? Whether it fails or it succeeds, if Uruguay do well, he comes back with whatever, gold, silver, whatever. Would you do it? That was a great ball. Sorry, couldn't. No, you don't need to apologize, dude. He's not the most ideal right back, dude. That doesn't mean he can't hit a cross. How many crosses is he gonna hit? That's a better question. Ashwat's official thing of Euros will get into actually. I think but here's this is another problem, Zakaria. You know why I don't like this excuse? I'll explain it very simply. Some of the people we are going for are not even in the Euros. For example, like in the outgoings, who is gone to the Euros that we are in the outgoings? Only Eriksen, right? Maguire, if we are getting rid of Maguire is at home. If we're getting rid of Lindelof's at home. Van der Beek's at home. Van Bissaka is at home. We are not getting rid of people even. Buying people, okay. You can make an excuse. You can give them a pass, fair enough. But the outgoing people, the people we are trying to offload, they are not even in the Euros, and there is no movement. There is no movement whatsoever. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can't Giroud play seriously? To be fair to Giroud, he's not very mobile, is he? Whatever you want to say about Marcus Thuram, at least he can get around the pitch quick. Yeah, so even the Euros, like now, how we have streamlined this Ugarte and Delict deal so quickly, but they are both in Copa America and Euros, right? Even to get to this point, we have done it really quick if you think about it, maybe a week. Especially Ugarte. Ugarte, we have been really talking about only for the last week. Delict also kind of only for the last week, ever since the Brantwaite thing slowed down after Everton sold Dobbin and Godfrey. In this last week, everything has picked up. Last year, we would have taken a whole month to get to this point. So we are moving quickly. I don't think Euros are the excuse. I think not having the people we require to make the deals was an excuse. But even then, I don't think outgoing should have been affected, because like I don't see why Ashworth will be like, hey man, keep Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's good for the team. He'd be like, okay man, if you're getting some money, sell him, because we can't use him anyway. Some of these players we can't use anyway. Greenwood, no matter what, we can't use him, unfortunately. Sancho, no matter what, does not want to play if Ten Hag is here. So anyway, we are going to get rid of him. These people are going no matter what. Sancho also. Sancho and Greenwood have not gone to the Euros as well. So we can get rid of them even technically. It's like some of the players we are buying and selling, they are not necessarily at the Euros. Even Brantwaite didn't go to the Euros either. So it's one of those things. I'm not really sure why we are not making any movements either way. But hopefully after today it'll move. With a better first choice any day, but Anthony and Pellistri only two choices. But here's the thing, dude. The people we are looking for, there is no guarantee they are better than Pellistri anyway. They might be better than Anthony, but there's no guarantee they're better than Pellistri. Pellistri will be our biggest mistake, dude. He will go somewhere and cook. And we will look really like fools. That's the sad part. I think Ahmad, Pellistri and Anthony is great, but what I worry about is don't see a goal scorer there. Dude, Pellistri has been scoring goals and making assists. And he's one of those people who make assists via crossing, dude. So we need crossers as well, which is Ahmad and Anthony. They don't do that. So what's up, Amir? What's up? They all will probably stay with you guys. You're talking about Greenwood, Sancho, and Van de Beek. They can't. Sancho and Greenwood can't. No matter Van de Beek, I don't have no clue. Greenwood, Sancho definitely can't. It will just never. It will just not happen. Ahmad is also there. Yeah, Ahmad also is there. That's right. That's why I said Ahmad. But the thing is, Ahmad can play centre forward, and the thing with Pellistri and Ahmad is they can actually play on both sides with Garnacho. Asher just came today, so hopefully now we'll be much more active than we were till today. Yeah, hopefully. At least the outgoings we got to get rid of, man. The only outgoings we have got rid of are free into free agency. Which is the only people we've gotten rid of. People whose contracts are officially up today. Asher just came today, so hopefully now we'll be. Yeah, I did that. Hello, Shanks. Pellistri should get at least 2 years. Come on, 1 year seems short for me. He's playing and second right. Yeah, but here's the thing, no, like I don't want to sell Pellistri, period. But at the end of the day, if we are going to sell someone, I would at least like to give him 1 year. Give him a chance. Everyone else has gotten a chance. Anthony has gotten 2 years and he's not done very well. Problem is ETH doesn't play him. Yeah, that is the problem. Yeah, the one thing which has improved is leaks. No leaks. The Ashford deal was almost done. Yes, that is true. Belgium can't get out of their half. But you know what? They're frustrating France, dude. 3 yellow cards. One to Chouameni, who's a very important player. He might be compromised in the second half. Pellistri will be bought in 3 years by United for 130 million. Bro, that I'll be honest with you. If we do a Pogba with Pellistri, I'll be so sick. I'll be so sick if we do that, because it just goes to show you that stubbornness is the rule, and it shouldn't be, man. You know why he's not going to play Pellistri? Because I think he deep down knows Pellistri is going to expose him. The thing is, and I mark my words, I'll tell you what the real problem is. The real problem is we might not be able to even get rid of Anthony. That's the real problem. So we are trying to sell every other winger we can, literally. Because I don't think we are going to get rid of Anthony. Because how much we are paying Anthony at the moment, if he flops for a 3rd year straight, Erik Ten Hag has no excuses. And the worst part is, with what we are paying Anthony, I don't think we can sell him. We'll have to just run down his contract. Bro, Karte is so small, so strong. Yep. That's what happens when you play in the lower leagues, dude. You gotta be more rougher. I won't sell Pelestri, maybe one more loan spell. Why are we loaning him though, Danish? Why are we loaning him? Why are we picking Anthony over him when Anthony has not shown anything? Anthony's got 2 years as the majority of the starting right winger. Anthony was picked over Sancho to the point where Sancho said, "You know what? I'm done, dude. You know, I'm clearly better than him, but I get no opportunity." So he got mad. He went somewhere else. Like, we're just preferring everyone over Anthony. We don't pick Ahmad over Anthony as well. So FaZe is on the ground. Oh boy, that he has a lot of hair, doesn't he? Lot of hair. Did Mbappe kick him? Ooh, Mbappe stepped on his heel. Fortunately, sacrificing Pelestri for Anthony. That's, you know what? That is exactly the word I would describe. We are sacrificing him, and we are going to look really stupid. And remember one thing: never forget this, right? Because people will sweep it under the rug. Never forget this. We like Ahmad, right? And we like Pelestri. I don't need to remind you, but I guess you'll all know who signed both of them. Never forget that. No matter how good they do, right? Where in whichever team they do it for, never forget who signed them. It wouldn't be the first time we never took his recommendation seriously. That's all I will say. I will not say the name. What if Liverpool FC buy him as Liverpool needs a right? But because here's the thing: if they have brains, they will not sell them to Liverpool. But if they want to get rid of him that desperately, they'll sell him to anybody. It's as simple as that. Tomorrow, if we sell Sancho to Dortmund and Dortmund kick us out, there will be some contingent of the fan base that, "I knew we should have kept Jadon Sancho. I knew we should have. I knew we should have." There'll be people like that all the time, dude. So you can't make everyone happy. The thing is, no, you have to give everyone a fair shake, no, before you get rid of them. If you're not going to give them a fair shake before getting rid of them, no, then you have no right to complain. You have to just take the L. That's it. You can't bark about it. You can't cry about it. There are plenty of people going, "Let's sell Pelestri. We're not going to use him." Okay, sell Pelestri because you're not going to use him. But don't say, "Oh, he does it for Uruguay, and this is different, bro." The last set of friendlies Uruguay played before the Copa America was against Brazil and Argentina, and he did well in both games. So now, unless Brazil and Argentina are considered shit by everybody, I don't know what to tell you, dude. And now, oh boy, oh, he skies it. Germany skies it. Oh boy. If he plays well, right, and everyone goes, "Oh, it's just the Copa America." Please remember, the Copa America has all the CONCACAF teams in it this year as well. So it is literally a full Copa America tournament this time, not just 10 countries. So yeah. Because if Messi wins the Copa America, he gets Ballon d'Or. And if Pelestri wins the Copa America, he did it for Uruguay. The energy is not the same, dude. So I that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Do you think he'll play 4 youngsters, Højlund, Menu, Garnacho, and Pelestri? First of all, dude, he's already playing 3. Now why can't he play a 4th one? He's already playing 3. What difference does it make? If you're good enough, why can't you play them? Like, see the halftime up. Okay, we can bring this back now. Use it in the next half. 0-0. Why can't he play 4? I mean, listen, if they're good enough, there shouldn't be any excuse not to play them. But if the excuse is we are protecting Anthony, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm being realistic. We all know Pelestri is better, but we all are aware of who's going to start, who's going to be a bench warmer. Okay, so I'll ask you a better question, Danish, right? I agree. I actually agree with you. But now I'm going to ask you a simple question, which is one we don't think of, right? But I'll get to all the questions, by the way, guys. Sorry, I'm a little off today. I'm getting in the flow, but it's just taking a bit today for me. I have one question to ask you. You think about that while I go to the next one, okay? Do you think Amad Diallo is going to sit for this entire year on the bench? We're talking about Palestri being sacrificed for Anthony. No, fair enough. Now tell me, the other person that gets sacrificed for him, do you think that man, which we all know is also better than Anthony, do you think he is actually going to sit for another year? Think about that while I get back to you. Because we're only talking about Palestri, we're not talking about Ahmad. Ahmad's also going to be sitting on the bench, don't forget. Now you tell me, do you think he's also going to sit on the bench for the whole year? They might both go, and then we're really going to be in trouble. Ideally, Garnacho and Rashford on left, we play them as per the form. Ahmad in the league, Palestri in cups, but we're not that smart, and that Taklu is too stubborn. Couldn't have said it better myself. Don't forget when the Europa, he could play Europa games for us as well. He didn't mind starting him against Bayern Munich. The genius that he is. Didn't mind playing him at Bayern Munich, throw him right into the deep end. I will still play Rashford, Højlund, Garnacho. And I'm telling you, we are not going to have Ahmad or Palestri next year. They will leave. They will leave. And then we're really screwed because the people that we are looking to buy, they aren't going to sit on the bench. What do you think about DM? I think Ugarte is a perfect deal, dude. 35 million if we are lucky. They want 50. But Ugarte is call it agent said he's not going to be here, which is a good sign for us. We have a little bit of leverage, maybe not too much, but yeah. Copa Nova. Wait, what are you saying no to, Abir, please? Pelestri did good in Euros as well? In the Copa, you mean? He scored a goal and an assist. I believe in the last game he scored a goal and an assist. Pelestri has 1 assist, 1 goal. What is Sanchez Rashford doing? Same for Anthony. Well, is Anthony even selected for the Copa? I don't even know what the Brazil squad is. He shouldn't. He doesn't deserve to sit on the bench, but he will. Okay, but how long is Amad Diallo and Pelestri going to sit on the bench? See, this is the question we have to start thinking about now. Because we have these supposedly new owners, right, who are going to move quick and make and not take shit and whatever Ratcliffe said in his interviews. How long? Because according to me, come next year, if everything stands as it is, we're not going to have Ahmad or Pelestri. Because if we get Xerxes, we can't even play Ahmad as backup centre forward because now we've got two. We got 2 left wingers and we got 3 right wingers, right? Not involving Sancho and Greenwood, obviously. We still assume they're going to leave. Otherwise, you'd have 5 right wingers. Whatever maths you want to do, 3, 4, whatever, 4 each on each side, whatever, whichever way you want to say it, we have that many wingers. We're going to have no wingers next season because everyone's going to want to leave. Because Anthony will be sold if he flunks again next year, and Pelestri and Ahmad will not want to be there. Then we're only going to have Haaland, we're only going to have Rashford and Garnacho. And if Rashford has another bad season, is he going to stay? See, we are looking at it in the point of view of who we are getting, the new mentality of the part owners. But we're not thinking about the fact, right, that some of these players might not be in their form. They might never get form back. Then those players will be most likely recycled. I don't really know how this is going to go, quite honestly. Oh, that he will sit on the bench. He won't sit on the bench. I'm telling you right now, he wanted to go, by the way, I don't know how many people remember this, but he wanted to go in January. He wanted to go on... He wanted to go in January. Sorry, I don't know what that was. He wanted to go in January on loan. He's going to set till January again and then he's going to go, I want to go on loan. And maybe Pelestri will also say he wants to go on loan, or maybe he'll just send him on loan. And they're really dependent on the decisions he makes this time. It seems like childish or Bayern game, that's no coincidence, but that's what I'm saying, right? He's good enough to play the opening game against Bayern Munich. Sorry, good enough or ready enough. It sounds like he threw him in the deep end, dude. And if there are United fans that are being honest, if they're genuinely being honest about it, I think most United fans will agree that he got thrown in the deep end as well. No game time. Other players were playing the Bayern game, and then suddenly Pelestri is good enough to play the Bayern game. Like we had a right winger, right? I think Anthony was playing that. Suddenly he's good enough to play for the Bayern game, but not the league game or the cup game. Interesting. We played Stockport Town where Anthony had right wing, even though he was horrible, and that's when he got his first, what was it, first assist or first goal. His first contribution to the team was the Stockport match. Stockport is a 4th division English team. Think about that. Can we bring Nico? Do you have that kind of cash to spare still? Buyout clause, apparently, isn't it? He has an agenda against Pelestri. He has some. Yeah, you know what? I don't even think it's that, Shanks. He doesn't want to look bad. He's desperate on wanting Anthony to succeed. He's desperate, and I like Anthony. He has the spirit. He does. It feels like I'm crapping on him, but spirit. If spirit's good enough, then we should still have McTominay in the midfield. Now, why do we need Ugarte? Let's just play McTominay in the midfield. He has the spirit too, no doubt about it. Definitely. I think everyone would agree he has the spirit of it. Should play Heaton, man. Heaton was a youth member. I'm sure he still has spirit at 40 years old. What are we doing though? We're doing spirit, or we're doing the players who can play the game? It all depends. It all depends on how you look at it. If they do care about their career and they weren't willing to earn free money, both Ahmad and Facundo will force a transfer in the coming window, not a permanency definite. Well, he denied the loan. Danish. Ahmad was ready to go. He denied the loan. He didn't. This is the other thing. No, he can reject loans in the middle of the season. He can only say, "Oh, we need them because we have injuries," and we did have injuries. So sadly, Ahmad couldn't do anything. Ahmad was stuck. Because if Ahmad goes, I still want to go, then Ahmad looks really bad. Think about it from the fan perspective, from the fan point of view. He looks bad. If he goes, oh, there's an injury crisis and you also want to leave, I thought you loved being here. But this season, if there's no injury crisis, come January, they're both going to say we want to go. Why am I lagging? Rain. Apologies. I just looked down. Frame rates. Yeah. Apologies. I'm lagging because of the rain. What will happen if Greenwood's not sold? Will he play? He will be loaned, Shanks, which is horrible because we'll get no money for him. He'll just be loaned again. But apparently Lazio want him, so fingers crossed. 2 Indian legends in the studio. And he should have worked on his weak foot, but that's what we said last year, Biku. We were all very confident. We were like, yeah, man, he's going to work on his right foot. He clearly sees there's a problem there. Came back this season, or last season I should say, no improvement. Went down the byline, cut back in, no crosses on the right foot. Now there's a new agenda. You hear the new agenda. The new agenda is, oh man, Van Nistelrooy is going to improve all of them. Van Nistelrooy is going to improve all the attackers. I'm like, but Van Nistelrooy wasn't a cross of the ball. What is he going to improve? And I think to myself, man, I get all this positivity, but can we be positive in a logical way? Anthony's finishing with his right foot could improve. That could actually improve. But you think his crossing is going to improve because he has Van Nistelrooy? I don't think so. Spirit, don't forget Vegas. My guy Veggie, dude, he's going to score the winner today. Watch. Stay tuned. Romania is tough though, man. Unexpectedly tough, I would go as far as to say. Netherlands is the South Africa of football, aren't they? It's coming from an England fan. Technically, Slovakia did better than Romania. They did beat Belgium, but let's see what happens. Modric's getting young and going back to 20s. He signed a new contract. 1 year, right? Again? Why shouldn't he, dude? He's good. Yeah, we have Nacho, who Aditya told me that he doesn't want to play in Europe. I'm like, bro, just play for a team that does not play in the Champions League. Why do you got to go play in Asia, dude? You're still good. Just play in a team that will most likely is like a European team, like a top 8 team in like a good league. if you don't want to play, if you don't want to play against Real Madrid ever again, right, against them, just play in a team that has almost no chance of qualifying for Champions League. That's all you have to do. Don't go to Asia, dude. You're not that old. He's just going to Asia because he doesn't want to play in Europe in case he might face Real Madrid. Put a clause in the contract, dude. Say, I'm not going to play against Real Madrid. In the off chance that you manage to play 1 or 2 games against them, then you're saved. You don't have to. So Alex really loved game, but he did stupid things. Exactly. Don't forget, he is a big game player. Ask Solly March, dude. He knows him better than anyone. Lord Harry and Evans have more spirit. They should have been. Exactly. Exactly. No, what are we going here? We're going with ability or spirit, dude. Listen, it feels like we're all shitting on Anthony. I really like him. I really like the fact that he cares. Believe me, we've had a bunch of players who clearly don't. Let's be frank now. We can afford to be frank now. Because now we have Ten Hag still for another 3 years. We have some new people incoming. We have some old annoying people going. We can be real and be frank and put it in a positive way. I really like Anthony. I really like the fact that he cares. But that biases of I played with him at Ajax and I spent a lot of money on him shouldn't exist. If you want Anthony to step up his game, do what Solskjaer did with Shaw. You put Brandon Williams in for 4 weeks and then Shaw goes, nah, I'm not letting a kid replace me. If Anthony had that kind of fire, and that kind of ability, he will outplay either Ahmad or Palestri and replace them once they take his spot. He'll retake his spot. If that is how logically we would think. But if you're going to think about it emotionally, which is he's my guy, I bought him from here, I spent a lot of money, then just, we might as well just not talk about it anymore because we'll be talking about it for the entire year again. Now, I have no interest in talking about Anthony for the entire year again. I'll tell you right now, 0. It's stupid things to do in his career. Listen, man, he was a kid. You have to remember something, Biku. I don't agree with what he did. There were better ways to go about it. I don't want to talk about it now because it doesn't matter. But there was a way he could have properly rehabbed himself in Manchester. But the management didn't want to. The management said nothing. The management didn't defend him. The management didn't correct him, reform him, nothing. So he doesn't want to be here anymore, which is fine because we kind of don't want him either collectively. So I guess in a sad way it works out for everybody, but there was better ways to go about it, in my opinion. That doesn't necessarily mean it will work, but we could have definitely done a lot of things better. Well, Van Nistelrooy was the one who used to thrash Sear when he used to not cross. Yeah, but this is exactly what I'm saying, Daniel. But that's different, right? When you're a player, it's selfish. It is trying to make sure the team all plays as one. When you're the coach, your job is to improve players in whatever aspects you're in charge of. So if you're the midfielder coach, you have to figure out how you want to improve this midfield, formation-wise, passing-wise, whatever drills, all that. Now he's in this mode, so he can improve. Like I said, he could improve his weak foot finishing, but I don't know if Van Nistelrooy can improve his crossing. I don't know about that. He's going to need more help than Van Nistelrooy for that. Ryan can improve Højlund with his... Exactly. All forwards will be improved. And probably if McTominay stays, probably McTominay too. McTominay's shooting is really good no matter what anyone wants to tell you. So don't be surprised if McTominay hits a couple of bangers too. I know I won't be. If I saw what Solskjaer could do, improve the striking of the 2008 team. By the way, he was our striking coach when we won the Champions League. I don't know how many people know that, but yes, he was the attacking coach for the 2007-2008 team that won the double. If Van Nistelrooy can, if Solskjaer can improve their finishing, Van Nistelrooy should be able to improve their finishing for sure. Play with United, they're not going to qualify. Yeah, I'd take Nacho on a free, dude, for sure. I'd take Nacho on a free. He doesn't want to play in Europe, though, man. Whatever that thing is about, dude. I respect it, but it also seems really crazy, quite honestly. Second half started. He's coming back as one of the directors. He should earn some bucks now. No, listen, man. His reasoning for why he wants to go to Asia is not sound, Abir. It's not sound because at the end of the day, as a free agent, no, all the money will go to him only because you're not paying a club money. This is why Varane also is going to get a good deal because you're not paying the club any money. You're paying whatever the money is, the Mbappe thing, the 160 and 5, which by the way is way too much money for Mbappe. I've already said it. I'm not going to say it again, but it is way too much money for any player in football. But all that money is going to him. They don't got to pay a fee to. They don't got to pay whatever what is it, 180 million over 5 years and then some signing bonus. All this can only happen because it's not going to a club. Real Madrid wouldn't able to pay this kind of money to a club and then do the signing bonus and this whatever. They would have destroyed their FFP. But because he's a free agent, they don't destroy the FFP. All the money just goes to him. And it's over 5 years of time, so they can amortize it perfectly well. But imagine if they had to pay PSG a fee as well. So this is what I'm saying. It's like free agents can get the money without, no matter which club they're going, because most of the money will go to them. And sometimes these players have family members as managers, their wife, their brother. So the money will stay in the family no matter what. The thing is, this whole I want to go to Asia because I don't want to play with Real Madrid thing. This logic though, I personally can't understand. A couple of English players tried that. They came back in 6 months. Jordan Henderson was getting 800,000 a week. Jordan Henderson. And he lasted 6 months. 6 months. Dude, do you know how many years I'd play at Saudi Arabia for 800,000 tax-free pounds per week? I'd buy houses in Saudi if they'd let me, dude. Understand what I'm saying? 800,000 pounds of tax-free money because it's from Saudi Arabia. 6 months. And he's getting paid 50k. Maybe a little bit more. 50k a week. Bro, just because you want to go to Asia don't mean it'll work, dude. That's the other problem. What do you think about Man City's left back issue? I haven't seen a proper left back, man. What are you talking about, Biku? Man City fans will tell you Josko Guardiola is the best left back in the league. He played for Croatia at left back. We saw how that turned out. But Man City fans won't agree with you. So to me, they don't have a left back issue. They got Sergi Gomez, who they don't play. They got Rico Lewis, who they also don't play. And they got whatever, insert left back, Akanji, Guardiola, Ake, whatever. To me, I think Ake is actually the better left back, but it's not my team, dude, so I don't really care. I'll be frank. I don't have an opinion. Nathan loves Guardiola. Bro, can anyone tell me what he did in this Euros? Because the number one excuse they have is he plays left back for Croatia. What did he do in this Euros, dude? Oh, what a shot! Tchouaméni. Wow, across the ground too, smart. Oh my god, Faiz almost jacked Castells there. He pushed it further away from Castells. I didn't see that. He actually made it more difficult for Castells, which makes it more impressive. He's like, "Arya bhai, but since Pep started manage Man City, they don't have Robertson or Luke Shaw type players in backline. They don't need it, dude. Best left back in the league. Only a Juga type left back. Actually, that's not true. They actually have a left back. They don't play him though. Sergi Gomez is actually a left back. That's me being serious, if you can believe it or not. They actually do have a left back. They don't play. Yeah, that was a terrible foul by Openda. Lovely. Pointless foul. And he's not getting a card either. He should just move. I think the France team is asking to get someone sent off. They keep hounding the referee and they keep getting yellow cards for it. Ooh, his leg got jammed there. Didier Deschamps is not happy. He's probably going to get a yellow soon too. That's how good Pep is. Football. They can play football, make sure players and play good. Exactly. But he's still not a left back too. Wingers create more than fullbacks. Yeah. Game is going on to penalties? Probably, man. Probably, Nitish. 24 weeks are good enough to make your family generations live peacefully. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. No, the hilarious part is he signed. If I'm not over the bar, if I'm not mistaken, he signed a 3-year deal with them. Now do the maths, my friend. You're talking about a couple of generations. Think about what 3 years of that money looks like. It was a Pep is real thing. Yeah. Yep. Ashworth signed. Still scoreless. Yep. Second half just started. 50 minutes up. And he was doing good business. Good business is not what I'd call it, dude. We should have had Ashworth at the beginning of the season ending, and we should have done something so Barada could have started with us in June, but that didn't happen. As far as players are concerned, we have not had any outgoings except the ones that are free agents. It'll pick up, dude. I don't know if I'd call it good business, but based on just today's information of what all we have done, just come to summarize up till today what we have done, it's looking promising. Rico's not a left back. But then, like, if everyone else is playing makeshift left back, I'm sure he can do. Nitesh, he's a right back, isn't he? Right back and DM. Croatia need to move on from old players now. But Nitesh, here's the thing. I think that's why I didn't give Croatia a chance this time. I think that Croatia's next generation of players aren't good enough. And I think that's why they bowed out. Granted, Italy shithoused their way, but they couldn't shithouse their way out more than one game. They did it for one game, it worked. Next game they got pummeled by Switzerland, which might pummel us in a couple of days. So we'll see. We'll stay tuned for that. I just not good enough anymore. And now how long is that going to take to improve? No idea. But moving on from old players is not really going to do anything good for them. The next generation of players are at this point of time not that good. Or seemingly not that good. Oh, didn't know about it. We need Cancelo 2 seasons back at left back. We had Cancelo 2 seasons back, yep. Saved about 18 million on Dan Ashford. We did save that. I mean, you could call that good business. You want to hear a piece of better business, Rachir? Now, there'll be an inbuilt excuse for why this didn't happen, but do you want to hear a better piece of business? Let me know. Say yes and I'll tell you. Ahmad might go, we were discussing that on 8th November. If things stands as it is, Ahmad and Palestri both might go. We were having this discussion in depth while watching this game. We're talking about the attackers because we were talking about how if Sancho and Greenwood go, then we have Palestri, Ahmad, Anthony, Garnacho, Rashford. Ooh! Oh my god, what a move by Kylian Mbappe. Wow, he ran around a bunch of them. Oof. He ran around a bunch of them there. It was a good move. So yeah, if he still continues with Anthony, they're going to want to sell Anthony too after 3 years of flopping, dude. There's no way he can stick with Anthony if Anthony flops one more year. If Anthony flops one more year by being played consistently and Ahmad and Palestri don't get picked because we have 3 right wingers, 2 left wingers if Sancho and Greenwood go. I think by January, Ahmad or Palestri or maybe both will ask to be loaned out. And if they ask to be loaned out, it's really not looking good because if Anthony doesn't rise, we're going to have no right wingers next season. Where's Payton obsessed guy? Which Payton obsessed guy? What are we talking about? It's about 18 million on Danash. Oh yeah. So Ruchir, I was telling you want to know a better piece of business? Better piece of business is we should have got Paul Mitchell, who was hanging out with Ralph Ragnick because he had no job, and he's based in Manchester and he's a United fan and he's brilliant at his job and he was free. We could have got him, saved all the money, paid none of the money. Apparently we might have paid 8 million. Allegedly, we'll find out, I guess, in time. Maybe we paid 8 million for Ashworth. We could have not wasted all this time and we could have gotten Mitchell. Already has had plenty of links with Manchester United. I remember when Ragnick was our coach, he was sitting and watching the under 21s play, under 23s, whatever the hell they're called. Ooh, try to lay off, try to be fancy there, Mbappe. Believe it's a goal kick for Belgium. Griezmann and Mbappe are starting to cook now. It's becoming a problem. Nice, another cross by Kunde. Zakaria must be beating himself up now saying those words. Your mod who never does modding. Oh, he already informed me that's not going to be possible, dude. He informed me privately. He is got a new job opportunity that involves him to spend a lot of hours at work. He already told me in advance. I guess I never brought it up here. Yeah. He told me in advance, like, sorry, I won't able to do this. No. So there's flies in here, so please don't leave that door open.
Do you want?
No, I'm saying no. Nathan, is it only me or you feel Euros are not Euroing after game week 1? I think we just were very excited for an international tournament. It started off almost risk-free, but then when the stakes became tighter and tighter, everyone started getting more apprehensive about playing attacking football. Oh wow, not a foul. You said him to continue play. What are you doing, Doku? Stop sticking your hands out. He's running around you. Doku's still looking at the ref. Hello, Mark. Oh my god, if they score now, Doku's gonna get abuse. Oh. Griezmann, back flick, Kunde cross. Blocked. Doku. It's gotta clear. You gotta clear, bro. It's trying to go around him. Still trying to go around him. Good job. No chance, Jaysh. It's not there now. If you type in the name, you won't find it. It's permanently gone. Give me my club football back. I agree, Matthew. Won't be too long, though. In 15 days, United's playing their first friendly. World Cup was so great that they're not finding this game. They were not finding this game entertaining. Actually, quite a good point. There's no Kante to save them this week, apparently, it seems. Where to watch the preseason game? I think last time, if I'm not mistaken, Football with Biku, we got it on MUTV for free, if I remember correctly. What did happen exactly? You just got logged out? No. I got sent a personalized message of, can you do me a favor urgently? It was from like a fellow YouTuber's account. Clicked on it, logged in with my Instagram ID, because that apparently was the way you could only vote. Yeah. It's my own stupidity, Jayesh. I thought it was legit. It's my fault for being naive. On United app, yep. MUTV. Okay, it's exciting game week before big teams like England, France, Portugal start playing. Very, very good point. Very good point. Very legitimate point, I have to say. God, this fly being very, very annoying. So, tackle by Theo Hernandez. Oh, the Mignon's all pumped up. Mignon. Wow. Very good tackle. Ooh, chest pump. No pink hair. Which is also not like that. Not like a great team playing. Not so great team. Yeah. The not so great team winning in some cases. Theo's such a complete left back. Oh, misses everybody there. Come on, Belgium. Yeah, that was a shit cross. Lovely. Nowadays, it's tough to find right wing and transfer. It's not tough to find a right winger in a transfer market, dude. It's tough to find a well-rounded right winger in the transfer market. There's plenty of right wingers rolling around. They're just not very good, some of them. Sadly. Turum, you can go. Oh boy. Are you sure about that? Somebody worse has just come on. Lillian, what have your sons done? Kolomai looks like Jamal. Something like that, no? He just needs to do this. Who gets tattoos of that on his body? I think Theo's not so great on giving attacking output. I think he's a lot better than a lot of them, though. What's happening in the match? It's literally back and forth right now. There was a point in time where France was battering them, but right now it's just it's quite back and forth at the moment. Don't know if that's a good thing or not, because people are expecting France to get through. This back and forth thing is not going to be good for everybody's heart. Wait 1 minute, doesn't the guy who's coming on for Belgium play for Nottingham Forest? He looks familiar. So Deschamps basically waiting to get a yellow. Opened out. By the way, the Pereira fight earlier. Yep. I was right. Mangala. No, wait. Was I right? Is that guy's name Mangala from Nottingham Forest? Yes, it is. He has the sky here. Yeah. My God, how many Premier League players are in this? Nottingham Forest player. Dembele injured? Probably. Do deserve number 2 in the pound for pound rankings. Who's 1 and 2 right now anyway? 1 is Makachev, right? Who's 2? He's 3, isn't he? Who's 2? I'm trying to think who's 2 now. Who's 2? John Jones. That's right. One fight in 5 years he's had. 1 fight in 5 years. Number 2 pound for pound. Pereira's had 4 title fights since signing with the UFC in 2021. Don't really know how that adds up. Short, wide. Pereira's 4. Edwards, to be fair. Isn't Edwards like on a 12 fight winning streak as well? No, 12 fight undefeated streak, right? He has the one no contest for the eye poke against Belal, who he might avenge later this month. So, actually, if you think about it, don't think you can get rid of Edwards either, considering he's on a 12 fight win streak. The John Jones 1 fight in 5 years. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. He surpassed Makachev in number of title fights since winning the title. He has 4 title fights. Makachev has 3. Strength of schedule, Pereira is crazy. Oh, Luis Figo is released today. I think Pereira fights Ankalaev, then moves to heavyweight. Apparently, Bisping went live on his channel. I think the day after the fight, and apparently Dana White's getting pressured by other people to make him go fight heavyweight interim for the interim title if John Jones doesn't come back, and then the winner of Aspinall, winner of the interim fights the winner of the heavyweight fight in 2025, right? Because apparently John Jones will be back for November. In 2025, we might have an undisputed heavyweight champion. The plan at the moment is to do that, which is interesting. Will he fall for the pressure? Will he go, okay, I'll do it? Not sure. Not sure. To be fair though, Pereira has not really taken care of a lot of the light heavyweights. Not that I'm saying the light heavyweights can win, but he's technically fought Gary twice, and Jamal once, and Blachowicz. He's fought 3 of the light heavyweights. And he fought one of them twice. They should strip the title from John Jones. They should actually, they're not going to do it. The way Dana White answers questions going, when's he going to fight, is there any thought of making the interim a permanent? He basically goes, why would I do that? No, we'll wait for John Jones to come back. We'll have a big match, that kind of stuff. Just such a fancy way of shut up, don't tell me what to do, I'm not doing it. In case you were wondering what that is code for. Shut up, I'm not doing it. They write Jones. I don't think so, dude. I think they understand that it's a very rare opportunity, because I don't think Dana White expects him to fight many more times. So what they're doing is they're just trying to make the biggest fights possible, because I think Stipe and John, this is going to sound really crazy. Ooh, shot goes in distance, goes above. This might sound really crazy, but if you ask me, I really think he is going to either lose or beat Stipe, most likely beat Stipe, and I think they both retire. And Tom Aspinall just gets bumped up, because no matter what John Jones says, I know you see him like in England, Tom Aspinall comes and shakes his hand. You see all these things, right? And you go, they're going to do it, they're going to do it, they're going to do it. But every ounce of me thinks John Jones is going to retire in New York. Every ounce of me. Like, it might sound really crazy, but to me, it seems very clear that John Jones is going to retire in New York, especially if he wins. So if he is going to do that, there's no point stripping him, because New York, they're going to get one last big payday from John Jones or whatever. Stipe is also going to ride off into the sunset. He's like 43 now. They're just going to get it done with, dude. We're already in July. They got to wait 4 more months. And then the heavyweight division can just be fluid again. See, the problem is, if you didn't take Aspinall into account, there is nobody in this division, I think, that can beat John Jones. John Jones has to be very, really compromised for any of these people to beat them. Excuse me. So my thing is, I don't like the fact that the heavyweight division. Lukaku, great save by Maignan. Um, yeah, the division is being held up, but the division's only being held up because there's Aspinall. If Aspinall was an interim champ and someone else was, for example, I don't know, say Volkov. If Alexander Volkov, who had a fantastic fight against Pavlovich, and now again he's back in the top three. Ooh, that was close there. That was close. France was really close there. If Volkov was the interim champ, no one would be talking about this still. The only people that can genuinely give John Jones problem are the people that are going to fight in July. Aspinall and Curtis Blades. And the only reason Curtis Blades can give him trouble is because Curtis Blade likes to wrestle. He actually likes to wrestle. Vertonghen and Mbappe fighting. Let's see what happened here. That was definitely offside. Why didn't the flag go up? That's why Vertonghen got mad. Got it. So, yeah. Everyone wants to see Jones and Aspinall. Exactly. If Aspinall wasn't there, dude, none of us are talking about stripping John Jones. Because if we are being completely frank, we all know that John Jones can beat all of them. And the only reason I bring Curtis Blades into it is he likes to wrestle, and Aspinall has to get that one back. He lost it due to injury. He has to get that one back. I think he's going to get that one back. So once he gets that one back, then it's only Aspinall. Genuinely. And then Aspinall probably is going to be champion, the full champion one day. And then I don't really know what the heavyweight division is going to look like, because the heavyweight division is very up and down. A lot of the heavyweights are above like 33, 34, except like Aspinall. Yeah, I think Aspinall is the youngest heavyweight actually, now that I think about it. I think Aspinall and Pavlovich are the youngest heavyweights in the top 10. So there's that. So I said Ankalaev is next. Yeah, Ankalaev, but apparently Ankalaev is on the Hamzat thing, dude. They can only fight in certain places. And I don't see why the hell Alex Pereira should fight in Dubai, dude. Unless you're putting extra money on his table. The hell should he fight in Dubai? He's been taking short notice fights left, right, and center, dude. That man doesn't need to travel anywhere to get a fight. If Ankalaev can't get the fight, he can't get the fight, dude. And really, who's ducking Ankalaev? You saw he fought Blachowicz to a draw, dude. He tried to be fancy with his distance, and it wasn't working because Blachowicz was smashing his legs, dude, and his legs were in real trouble. If he's gonna try and initially play like a leg kicking game with Pereira, I think he's gonna be in real trouble. You saw Prohaska, he hit him like 4 times, and he started getting even wilder after that. Prohaska scarf was very red as well. So yeah, I don't know if the Ankalaev fight's ever gonna happen. Basically, okay for Jones. I don't think so, dude. I think it's Ooh. Oh my god, if Saliba scored that would have been mental. Loki want this game to go to penalties. I think high key you're gonna get that one to penalties, dude. Hello Jay. Yeah, actually zero talent. Exactly, Zakaria. If Aspinall wasn't there, I'm telling you, none of us are even having a discussion. We're not even talking about this. Whether he rides Jones or doesn't ride Jones, no, none of us are even bringing this up. There's too many divisions that are red hot. Hell, the flyweight division is red hot. Men's flyweight. Just for clarification. Wait 1 minute. Women's flyweight's also not that bad actually, yeah. To be quite frank. I think Aspinall has a respectable chance. I do think so. This is what I'm saying. I have a feeling in New York, Jones and Miocic both retire, and Tom Aspinall just gets straight promotion. And quite honestly, he deserves it, dude. If he's willing to be active And it's not about the injury thing. Even like when Jones was trying to bulk up to heavyweight, quote unquote, he could have taken fights, dude. He didn't have to. He didn't have to go 3 years away from fighting to bulk up, dude. You know, he's like, I want to do it the right way before I come up, dude. You have fought once in 5 years and then got injured. You got injured in a place where I think you wouldn't have got injured if you were a 205er. How do you shred your pec like that? Right? I don't think even John Jones even had a really major injury. I don't think he even had a real major injury at light heavyweight, and then suddenly he becomes 35 and then he shreds his whole shoulder. That's no coincidence, dude. Have you seen his frame? Has anyone seen his frame? His frame is Vertonghen gets yellow now. Interesting. His legs are so thin when he was a 205er, and now his legs are even thinner. Technically, his legs are scissored around Vertonghen's. That's weird. Belgium coach and Vertonghen both get a yellow. Which national team coach are not that much highly rated? Martinez. How much more scamming he's going to do into national jobs, I don't know, dude. Lots of scamming. How is that not a foul on Castagne? So weird. I want to see Umar Nurmagomedov soon, maybe next 8-10 months. Well, Zakaria, Umar Nurmagomedov has a fight. And if he gets through this person, I think he has a really good chance at bantamweight. He's fighting Sandhagen, I think, in the next month. I think after UFC 304, I think the next fight card is Sandhagen and Nurmagomedov. Bro, if he can get past Sandhagen, I think he has a very good chance to be champion. Sandhagen is the trickiest one, dude. Sandhagen is the super tricky one. Of course, Sean O'Malley has to fight someone else he can't avoid anymore, which is the machine. Speaking of Georgia, Merab Dvalishvili. I think Dvalishvili is gonna. If Sean O'Malley does not keep his distance, I think Dvalishvili is going to give him so much of a problem. So much, because his tank, oh boy, does he have a tank on him, dude? Does he have a tank on him? And then, can you imagine Merab versus Umar? It says Umar, doesn't he? Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh boy. That's going to be the best bantamweight fight we have seen in a long time. Like, skill-wise, both ends. That's going to be the most talented. Oh, laid off for Mbappe? Over the bar. You don't... Apparently, Jayesh doesn't think Curtis Blades has a good chance against John Jones. I think because Curtis Blade doesn't actually mind wrestling, I think he could give him problems. Also, Curtis Blade is a natural 255-pounder because he's not fat. If you've seen Curtis Blades' body, Curtis Blades, he has a little bit of tummy, but he's actually like quite lean for 255. If you see the other heavyweights at 255, except Pavlovich, they all look like they're carrying a little extra. Oh, sorry, he asked why not which. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, sorry. Why? Oh, had that Martinez one in the packet here. Why national team coaches are not that highly rated? Because Arnold, if I'm being very honest with you, a lot of them, it's a style thing, isn't it? It's also not really the most full time of jobs, dude. Someone asked me, why is Mourinho not taking the Portugal job? It's very simple. He wants to be a hands-on coach. That's why he's gone to Turkey. Everyone goes, yeah, he's done. He could be done. But he doesn't want to be done with managing. So he wants to be a hands-on manager. So he doesn't take a national job. I wouldn't say they're not highly rated. I would say, Arnold, if you see their history, they just don't get the major jobs in all the leagues they're from. So they get an opening because they're a good coach. A lot of them from the same country, they become a national coach of. They're a good coach, and they just get, it's like a system thing, dude. Like Gareth Southgate went up the systems and became the national team coach. He failed at Middlesbrough. He got coaching jobs here and there, here and there. He worked his way up and he got this job. I think a lot of national team jobs are that way. So probably that. Sorry, I thought you said which, Arnold. Had that one ready to go. I reckon I can kick John Jones's ass. I don't know about that, dude. Is he not looking when you chase after him? Because he seems like a bit of a problem. So lightweight gets new upcoming talent. Lightweight is the most consistent division in the 33 years of the UFC, dude. Sorry, 31 years. They are the most consistent and talent stacked. That and men's bantamweight. But men's bantamweight obviously is a much newer division than lightweight. But the lightweight division, everyone goes the heavyweight division is the marquee division, right? Because the UFC made the name off of Liddell, Ortiz, Ken Shamrock, all these people, Randy Couture. But if you go by stacked, not big names, lightweight's been stacked for the last 12 years, dude. Last 12 years easy. What I believe is he will join after Islam retires. He will directly ask for the title fight. Interesting. Wait, hold on. Isn't Umar Nurmagomedov? No, dude. Umar Nurmagomedov is a bantamweight. He's not lightweight. Wait, am I getting this mixed up? Which is the guy that's fighting Sandhagen? Hold on. Umar Nurmagomedov. Hold on. Dude, Umar Nurmagomedov is... Wait, no, hold on. Why am I getting confused? He's a bantamweight, dude. Umar Nurmagomedov. He's not in Islam's division. He's 135. He's fighting Sandhagen. He's 2 divisions down. He's never going to be a lightweight, dude. Not unless he wants to get hammered by people. God, you gave me such a fright, dude, when you said he's waiting for Islam to retire. Oof. My heart skipped a beat there, dude. I was like, what are you doing, Nathan? How do you not remember this? Yeah, he's a bantamweight. What do you think if Ankalaev and Pereira happens? I think, dude, I honestly think Ankalaev is crazy because Ankalaev was like, I'm gonna beat Jan Blachowicz by trading leg kicks and looking fancy. Dude, the way he got hammered in the Blachowicz fight and it became a draw. Even if you want to say, okay, maybe Ankalaev could have edged it and won in the end. The way he got battered in that fight, dude, you think if he goes, I'm going to stand, keep distance and fight Pereira, he's going to be slept. Dude, I will go as far as to say that he might not last as long as Prohaska did. Genuinely. If he's going to play around like that, even remotely, I bet you Alex Pereira sleeps him faster than Prohaska. Marab on the TRS podcast, I was like, what? Yeah, he came down, right? Remember I told you, Marab, that ad. Remember that ad, Jayesh? I don't want to say it out loud. I messaged you about that ad. He came to India to meet that other guy that we won't talk about. Oh, I don't know how he got the names wrong. He was bloody criminal. Yeah, so he was here. Aryan, will Messi win the Ballon d'Or if he wins? I'll be honest with you, Aryan. I'd be shocked. Because... depending on who wins the Europa and if they were a member who wins the Champions League, I don't think he should. It'll be absolutely insane if he does. But that's just my opinion, Aryan. People will disagree. But I don't think it's enough, personally. Managing a club and national are two entirely different. It is a two entirely different job, but the main thing I think is it's a lot less hands-off, dude. You're sitting around, taking flights, watching games. It's just way different. That's why I don't think Mourinho will ever take a national job. He enjoys the nitty-gritty too much. Ooh, spin and shoot. Oh, I can't believe it. Kolo Muani of all people. Oy vey. Of all the people to Visco the winner. Veggie Dream's getting ready for the next song now. He's prepping up. Just prepping for the next song. Tedesco better do something. No, you're right. I got confused. No, there is a lightweight Nurmagomedov that I think fights in Bellator, dude. It's Usman Nurmagomedov. He's the Bellator lightweight champion. You got confused, but there is a lightweight, but he's the Bellator champion if I'm not mistaken. Usman Nurmagomedov. I don't know if they're related though. That's what I will say. Ooh, funny fact. Not fun fact. Fun fact, not funny fact. Fun fact, Jayesh. Zabit has a brother. And I think he fought on Bellator or PFL recently, and he unsurprisingly had a crazy knockout. So we got another Magomed Sharipov. Oh no! It deflected. Oh wow! Deschamps, he's very thin, but he looked very stiff there when he went running. Okay, DB, what have you done? Zakar means say Usman. Oh, sorry, I didn't read. Yes, Usman Nurmagomedov, Bellator lightweight champion. I'm telling you right now. To get, by the way, Bellator is merged with PFL. If Usman Nurmagomedov is to come to the UFC, there is exactly only one way he can do it: free agency. Because now that Bellator and PFL are combined, it'll be even more difficult. He's just going to have to fight out his contracts. They say it'll be Jude Benioff Cruz. I'd still go with, yeah, I think Euros is going to play a part in it, man. I just can't see it being messy, dude. I can't. But if he does, what can you do? Told you Thuram would have missed that one. Thuram would have missed that one, but well, I mean, you know what? It was a deflection in the end, so I guess I suppose in a way it doesn't matter. Yo, 3 minutes. Can we see another England situation? I know they're both brothers, Usman and Umar. Ooh, Usman and Umar are brothers. Interesting. So Archie Gray is about 40 million plus Joe Rogan going the other way for 10 and for 10 million. Yep. Don't know if it's a fair trade or not, but it doesn't seem like Rodon was going to get any more game time. But Onstey says 25 plus Rodon. Wait, I don't understand. If 40 million plus Joe Rodon, so couldn't it just be Archie Gray for 30 million? Do they have to word it like that pointlessly? Charles De Catelaire is coming on. Luca Bacchio is coming on. Oh, okay, we're going with some more strikers. I only know that he bullied Chelsea. And then Khabib or McGregor. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Carrasco and Castagne out, Luca Bacchio, De Catelaire in? Are you talking about who's my favorite? McGregor, because the aura was crazy, quite honestly. And I was super into UFC during his rise. Like, it just so happened to be very like super into it by then. Better fighter obviously is Khabib. I think sooner or later he will join UFC, come from same camp as Khabib, so he'll want to honestly, Zakaria, the only way he can come is he's going to have to find out his contract. He's going to have to, I don't know how many fights he has on his contract, but he's going to, because now that PFL and Bellator have merged, they're going to be even more bullish on holding on to their talent. Yeah. Oh, Usman and Umar are Khabib's cousin. Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure. But I know Umar is related. So if Usman is his brother, then obviously they're related. I thought, they just have a surname. So I'm like, not sure. When you have Giroud on the bench by Kolomuani for pace, no comparison between Giroud and Kolomuani. I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Hello, Shania. It's been a while. How have you been? Hope everything's good. How is work? Stay tuned. We're going to have, at some point of time, we're going to be doing a Discord. So feel free to join that if you are a member of Discord. We might also be doing an Instagram group, although I don't want to talk about Instagram. So stay tuned. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day and work's going well for you. But I also agree. Someone else also said the same thing. Why is Giroud not come on? I'm watching. just to score a goal. I mean, it was a deflection to be fair, and Woutface smashes it right into the referee. Brilliant. Belgium panicking. This Belgium don't look like the same Belgium either, does it? Speaking of Croatia. What, did they say 1 minute? Wait, how many minutes? I didn't even see how many minutes. This match is about to be over though. Oh, look at them. They're hounding him. Bro, you're telling Discord thing for months. It takes 2 seconds to create a Discord. So, Zakaria, I actually said I'm going to do it in the new, for the new season. But yes, we were discussing it. Was it months? Honestly, dude, I don't have any track of time. Not time nahi mil raha hai. Join karke go. Join karne ko. I missed a lot of stream. Belgium panic mode on. Yep. That's okay, Shania, but there will be that option in the future as well. So. How's it going? Cricketer, how's it going? I think he's done playing cricket for the season, isn't he? In France, still has score a goal from open play. Yeah, but doesn't this count? Is that count as a own goal? I didn't even see. Talking to the chat so much, I didn't even notice. Was that counted as an own goal? Bro, I'm telling you, France is just shithousing their way into Oh! Went in front of everything. Is the game over yet? No, wow. 4.5 minutes up. And we're... How many more games are they going to shithouse their way to? No cricket in rainy season. Yep. 4:45. They've got one more move. They got to make it count. Are they going to make it count? Ooh, Doku. Oh. How much more time do they have? It's 5 minutes now. Doesn't matter if you're winning. It doesn't matter if you're winning, dude. But the hype behind France is not real either, right? Still no goals from open play in 4 matches. I guess it doesn't matter, dude. What am I saying? Like, look how, I mean, we still scored open play goals, but in fact, we've scored more than 1 goal as well now. So, but yeah, who cares? I suppose they can win 7 games 1-0, dude. I don't think they would care. Oh, Theo Hernandez trying to shop for a foul there. Didn't work. I mean, Woutface either has to run or what is that cross? Yeah, I think the game's about to get over. Ooh, oh no. Yeah, Mangala made a mistake there. Oh, it's almost over, I think now. Yeah, look hard as well. Horrible. Monsoon sucks. It sucks if you. It sucks for certain things. If heat was a thing that has been bothering you for the last 4 months, I think people will enjoy it. It doesn't matter if you look at their opponents too. I mean, they lost us. Well, what was France's opponents? Austria. They won by own goal. Oh, I don't even remember the others. Never mind. That's it. Vertonghen, I think that's his last one too. Probably De Bruyne's last one. 1-0. Kolumuani. Whoever the hell scored. This mask looks really ridiculous, but okay. Look at Mbappe. Looking like another own goal in France will call for the next 4 matches. No one figures. Fantastic, isn't it, Shania? Pundits and everybody that's in this space would make you believe that France was going to win 4-0 every game. But yeah, Vertonghen 85 minutes. Yeah, that's what Vertonghen's probably last tournament as well. Not the way you want to end, that's for sure. All right, next up, it's the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo in an hour. Forgot to blow the whistle. You saw the black. I did. I saw the beta. I saw all the gameplay from a while back. Even looks very promising. Especially if you're into the mythical stuff, which is in the name. Looks incredible. It does look incredible. It's a full Chinese game, right? The beta, the trial came out fully in either Mandarin or Cantonese. I don't know what it is. Hello, Monsoon. I consider and enjoy time off from cricket. He'll play 4 5 games, so he's not easy, especially as a keeper. Yeah, exactly. Depends on who it is, right? If you live in a place where it's really hot, I think people are enjoying this right now. All right. I will see you in an hour, guys. I am going to come back for the next one. Mood's off, but I'm still going to come back for the next one. Uruguay is playing USA in the morning. Come on, Palestri hat trick. Please make a manager wake up a little bit. I will see you in about an hour, guys. Take care. Fuel up. We're going to see the CR7 Classic today. I have a good feeling. Let's see what happens. France win 1-0. France won 1-0. Own goal Vertonghen 85 minutes. Tolumba. Sorry. I didn't put it up here, but France won 1-0 in the 85th minute. So I shall see you guys in about an hour. And hopefully Portugal do the business today. Take care, and I'll see you later.